Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapadakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakam Vitamscha Om Agyanadimirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Jakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Kipaikavitta Yamariyata Rakshati Vaishnavanam Kripavalam Maravaprasthakami Sri Bhakti Dham Bharadimashrayami Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Sri Varshavanavadevi Daitaya Kripavadye Krishna Sambandha Vigana Daine Prabhave Namah Madhurya Jvala Premadya Sirupanuga Bhaktira Sri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Sri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudappa Siddhanta Dvantaharine Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jai Gaur. So yes, again we have the chance by Guru and Vaishnava's Kripa to have our meeting here, and I'm also very grateful for that. And unfortunately I got a little bit, I catch some cold here, so please, I hope you can bear the voice, but I have to go somehow to follow Babaji Maharaj, because he also, in any condition, whatever comes, we saw him here in Kartik also. He had very some problem was also there with his throat for many days. We were all worried. We tried to arrange some medicine, this and that, but it was not going. But because Kartik is very tough, no? He has like around morning there's Harikatha, then at the forenoon, so there's at the 10 is the next one, then also in the afternoon and in the evening. So 4 Harikathas, can you imagine? But still he just go on, no? And in this way he show us that actually it is what we have to also, our tolerance power, no, has to somehow grow with these things. So I'm trying but anyway, in comparison to them, I can easily be blown away. So by all your mercy, hopefully we can remember something, and also Babaji Maharaj is there. So yes, they are always there to bless us. So yes, we had left now. I mean, yes, the Braja Dham, no, is known actually as Madhurya Dham, but Navadvip Dham, we all know that it is that place with overflowing grace, no, which is Audarya. It's called Audarya Dham. That is, Audarya means like, yes, generosity, magnanimity, like this kind of synonyms one can use. It's like one overflowing grace, and that's why also Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj and Gaurakishore Das Babaji, they came from um, Brajamandal regularly here to stay in Navadvip Dham to collect this kripa, no? Even they are so elevated, but still out of their humility, they show, no, you have to go to Navadvip Dham, take shelter, get that kripa there. So that is the Audarya Dham. The Navadvip is like the embodiment of all mercy, no? In one place one can get. And it's just like if one would go to one street beggar, no? I mean, it's a material example, but something we can feel, what examples we can give. It's if someone goes to a street beggar, and that street beggar is just waiting, no, that maybe someone gives him some piece of bread or a few dollar or a few rupees or whatever, so that he can buy something. But suddenly a person comes and gives him like one whole a suitcase with all diamonds and jewels and everything. That's very unrealistic, but that is how Mahaprabhu is giving to those very wretched persons like myself and all those in this material world. So he is bestowing the highest gift, which is actually, yes, this is, if there's no comparison to this grace, no, for the complete unworthy persons, Mahaprabhu is giving the highest, the highest gift of, there's no higher gift anymore. So what kind of mercy is there, no, in Gauranam, in Gauradam, and in all his parshas? So Gauranga Mahaprabhu is, yes, that's why the also we know, no, that Srila Narottama Das Thakur also sing Gaurangera Sangagam Nitya Siddha se Gaura Mandala Bhumi Ebajana Chintamani, no? Si Gaurangera Sangagam Nitya Siddha Korimani. Se Gaura Mandala Bhumi Ebajana Chintamani. This is how it is said that if one sees, no, the Gauras associate as eternal associates, then one is going to Braja down. And also one who understands Braja to be like, or Gaudamandal to be like a transcendental touchstone, Chintamani. So all the Gaudamandal is full, it's not a place on this earth, no? So those persons, great devotees, they realize all those things. Like once my Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Vigan Bharati Goswami, he had that pastime, no, where he was still, because he grew up very Brahminical and he had so much rules to follow, and his samskaras were very strong in that sense. And then he would not eat also on oil merchants' land, no, or even what to speak of eating, not even touching a feet there. So, but sometimes in Navadvip they would go on Parikram, and there was one such a place where he knows that this is one kind of oil merchant or something. So he was hesitating. But then Param Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Madhav Goswami, his Gurudev, he very sweetly, very slowly and gentle, he solved all his previous attachments to these ideas of Brahminical, all those ideas what they have. And then he was singing this, no? Si Gauda Mandala Bhumi Eva Jana Jintamani. That this Gauda Mandal is not a place on this earth. It is just made of Chintamani stones. So how can it belong to an oil merchant? And then Gurudev, he was very satisfied, and he slowly changed all those habits. Very nice lila, no? It's a pastime, but very sweet. So, yes. And one thing also, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Sachidananda Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is telling that there are symptoms of bhava, no, which are there. And maybe you have heard them. And one of them especially is Pritis Tatvasati Stale, to have attachment and love for the pastime places of the Lord. I also sometimes I was meditating on the symptoms of and see Babaji Maharaj in relationship to that. No, because they had said that there's 9 symptoms you can see if somebody is on the level of Bhava, that is a very high stage. Then those symptoms, Srila Rupa Goswami is explaining that those symptoms are coming like Chanti, that means that means to be very tolerant, no? In the midst of any disturbances. So anything, the whole world can break down, but still those personalities, they will be calm and peaceful, very fixed, not disturbed at all. And this really, in Babaji Maharaj's lives, we see it all the time, that situations are coming where really either everyone tries to criticize him or try, they would like to stone him, really, it is like this, but still, they try everything to defend him, to blame him, to defame him or do some things, but Babaji Maharaj never was in any way, that he starts to shake. He himself said, you touch my pulse, no, you can touch. So he is always the same. It doesn't matter if he's sitting in front of one person, or if he's going in front of to the devotees in Devananda Gaudiya Math, where there are thousands of pilgrimage are coming, then he's still the same. So he's never disturbed about any external circumstances, and that is a symptom of bhav, of a great devotee. Also that avyarta kalatvam, that he's using really all his time, no? And because Babaji Maharaj has not even time to die, he himself is saying. So he has all the time, and the days are also always too short for him, because of course, even from our side, one day would be like what he's doing in one day, we would maybe do in 1 month or 1 week, So Yogamaya is still expanding his days somehow, that he can really fit in all those things which he is doing, because single man, single-handed, all taking care of all the different the centers, and it is with each and every devotee, he has to look after them. So it's and always writing, giving answers to so many questions, and it's just he cannot waste even a single second. So that is also a sign. If we don't know if sleeping is more interesting than being awake, then something is not so exciting in our life. They have a purpose. They know. Yes, when they open their eyes, immediately they jump out of and go straight to take shower and then sit for Anik, chant Harinam, and do this. So there is, they are not just wasting time in any way. We can waste so much time, that is, especially our thoughts. Our thoughts also. Usually the people, they have till 7,000-80,000 thoughts, but these personalities, they have very less in comparison, because they have all those nonsense, these voices in the head. All this is just not there, because they know what they have to do. They don't become disturbed. Somebody says this, somebody does this and this. People are usually all the day busy with those things, but that falls all out of their they have no time for this. It's not appearing even. It's not coming those, because they know what they want. And also virakta, that is like it's complete indifference, to sense gratification. So it means actually simple life and high thinking, because they have no attraction to anything. Srila Prabhupada used to say, those sadhus, great souls, they have no attraction to anything in this ordinary planetary system. So nothing can attract them. So that's why how peaceful they can live. No, if we our senses all the time pulling us to this, likes to see some beauty, like to hear some nice things, to eat this. So we are pulled here and there like horses, no, all the time, without no control. But they are very reserved, very controlled, and then also without pride. So mana shunyata, they have no pride if they do it, because they know everything is just uh, by the Lord's grace, no, and they offer everything back to the Guru, to the Param Guru, and so on. So the whole Guru Varga, till the Ashray Tattva, Srimati Radharani, from whom all this, if some good qualities they have or they show, then it's because of coming from Radharani directly, all these qualities. Ashabanda is like one feeling of great hope, for Kripa. So Babaji Maharaj is never some kind, how you say, disappoint, or like, there's always great hope for Kripa. Some people, they think they are like, because hopeless is a thing which really we should never become in any situation. There is always hope. So, and they have great hope for this Kripa. So always Prabhupada is there. What is the problem? So, and that's why Babaji Maharaj is always peaceful, no? Because he has this great faith. And that is also, yes, and then Samutkanta, the a very strong desire for achieving their goal, no? So it's a fixed purpose in life. If you have the star fixed in the sky, that's why Baba is always telling you have to know what you want in life and what you don't want. Then life becomes very easy. But if you're unsure in this, then so many distractions are waiting, all the time, and trying to swallow us, swallow our time, our energy with so many things. It's just going uselessly. But they have always one fixed purpose in their mind. And Namagana, Ruchi, for the holy name. They always be absorbed in the holy name, always chanting the holy name. Not 1 second Babaji Maharaj's lips are not chanting. The tongue is always dancing. All the time. That should be also our practice. Everything what we do, where we go, cooking, cleaning, whatever, should be always in the company of the holy name. Then everything is becoming successful. And then asaktis, that gunakshane, that they are always eager to glorify the Lord and his devotees, their qualities. They all the time they want to glorify, to speak about the Lord, to speak about the devotees. So Babaji Maharaj is continuously, that is his life, how he is describing all with full love and feeling, all this about the lives of those great devotees and all those things, and his Harikatha about Prabhupada. So that is they are always eager to glorify the qualities of the Vaishnavas and the Lord. And then the last is that they like always to reside in places where the Lord has been. That means Babaji Maharaj, he went never out of India. He was sometimes on the border, but he did not cross it. So he don't want, he has also no desire. So he's just always staying in either in Puri, in Purushottam Dham, which he likes very much, and also, of course, Navadvip, Dham and Vrindavan. So these 3 places are the main place. He don't even like to go to such places like in the Himalaya, Kedarnath or Badrinath or Gangotri. No. Now he was there early in his life, but now he really liked to stay only on those places. And that is, so they have deep love and attachment for all those places. Because actually, like Parikram is like Jiva Goswami, no? Jiva Goswami, Srila Srinivasacharya, Srila Narottam Das Thakur, how they did Parikram. That is called really wandering in the Dham, and with full eagerness, no? They calling out, oh, where is the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Where did Mahaprabhu, which lane, which way did he go when they went on Kirtan? And like where Gauranga Mahaprabhu's forenoon pastimes are happening, and where he went with the cowherd boys. So like this all, no, they ask the Brajavasis and the Navadvip Vasis. And the Navadvip Vasis, they would answer, oh, this is the place where Mahaprabhu, he went with a big Sankirtan party, and this and that happened. So all they explain with such an eagerness, absorption. The real bhaktas, no, the pranay bhaktas, they are full of feelings because really their pastimes are going on eternally, and they miss their Lord so much that they wander with this eagerness in the town, always searching after him. This is real parikram. It's not just to visit some place and sit there. No, it's like a search. Like Srila Bhakti Rakshak Srila Goswami also, he wrote one book, In Search of Beauty, in search of Sri Krishna, the beauty, like something like this. So that's how they are really, with this deep feeling and deep attachment, they visit all these places. And that's why it is only possible to get these feelings if we also have the chance, maybe one day in this life or in a further life, to have the association, to go with them and visit those places. No, it's a very rare thing, but we can at least pray to have this opportunity, maybe once in this life or in some further lives. Yeah, so now let's go, because so many things. There's also, now we are in Simantadvip, no? That is, now we leave Antadvip. Antadvip was the island of Atmanivedan. So this is the island of hearing. And the example of hearing is the Parikshit Maharaj, no? So there is the hearing, actually, that anga of the ninefold of bhaktis, sravan, or any other limb actually of bhakti. It cannot be performed without surrendering first. No, otherwise it is like some kind of karma. We can do parikram, we can do seva, we can do chanting, hearing, reading, all those things, but without first surrendering to Guru and Vaishnava, then it's like one kind of karma. No? So that's why first we meditated on Antadvip, on Atmanivedan, so that we really surrender to our superiors, to our well-wishers, to our Guru Varga. And every year, Guru and Vaishnavas, they give us this opportunity, no, to do this parikram, so that we visit Antadvip. And then we have to remember to check our own surrender. I'm really surrendered, or is it just like some kind of lip service, you know? And are there some hidden motives in my heart still? It's very easy to say, no, that I'm surrendered. Yes, Gurudev, I'm yours, I'm your servant, I'm there for you. But actually it means, no, to jump in every situation what is demanded. This actual sevak jumps in. And sometimes it is like that for them it feels like, for the real sevak, it feels like even he would jump into fire for Gurudev, for them it will feel like cool, no? And even they would drink poison. For them it would be like tasting nectar, because that is their life, just to serve Guru and Vaishnava, no matter what circumstances. They will always feel joy in their service, not considering their own yeah, they don't think about themselves, in what condition they are, or what, how they feel, what they know. They just do their Guru and Vaishnav seva. And really to live only for that, what Guru and Vaishnava wants from us. No, that is our goal. Srila Prabhupada, he used to say that this means dovetail. It's like if you close one bottle of soda, you have some water, mineral water, plastic bottle, and you have the cup. No, you just close it. So it's exactly matching. It's exactly fitting. If you close that, it is just matching. No, one the cup and one the bottle. So now it's united. So this is with Gurudev also. It has become like for, totally harmonized, like this. And yeah, so I pray to all of you also, so that and always to Guru and Vaishnava, that my own surrender can also deepen at each day, at each hour, each minute actually, because that is the most important thing. So that's why it's very good that we somehow try to remember the meaning of Atmanivedan and Antadvip, because then we can come on the island of hearing, because only after that surrender actually hearing can take place, no? Otherwise, that's what Srila Bhakti Bharti Goswami used to say. First we visit Antadvip, it's the island of surrender, then we visit Simantadvip, the island of hearing, and then after one can go do Godrundip, that is Kirtan. So one can sing the glories of what one has heard. No? That means Anu Kirtan, what they, not our own sins, what they have said in our Guru Varga's line, that should be given again. So because then also the remembrance becomes more deep, and in this way, so it's an unfolding process. One has to go through these stages. First surrender, then hearing really, and then also kirtan is starting. So that is our process. And Parikshit Maharaj, he is that best example, number one example of hearing, because he had only 7 days, no, to live. You have heard this pastime, and like we actually also, we have 7 days in a week. So, but we never think like this that we die. But anyway, one day, be it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or someday, we have to die. So why don't also think every week? Yes, I have 7 days to live. So shall I not make the best out of it? It's a nice thing like this. And but he was not at all afflicted or disturbed, no, by by thirst, hunger, um, or like, you know, he, because our myself or others, if we go on Parikram, it is also for 7-8 days. So are we absorbed like this? So I'm surely not. But Parikshit Maharaj, he was not disturbed by all this. We are still disturbed. We're feeling thirsty. We're feeling hungry. We're feeling the heat, maybe, or if it's cold, or some disturbance of mind. So many things can be there. So, but Parikshit Maharaj was very one-pointed, no? Like that Shravan was with ekagrata bhav, with one-pointed mood. Nothing could disturb him. And this is real focus of hearing, like also Dundukari, no? That's pastime also in the Srimad Bhagavatam glorification, like Atmadev and his father, and Gokarna, who was the brother of Dundukari. They also, because he was very mischievous, now just in short, and then the only solution was, which Gokarna got through the sun god. Sun god was indicating that yes, you recite Bhagavad Saptara for 7 days, Srimad Bhagavatam recitation should go on, then this Dundukari, which is in a ghost form, because he could not be delivered, he will be released from this painful situation. And then many devotees, they were sitting here in this assembly, but at the end, Dundukari was the one who, because the Vaikuntha Parshads, they came and they picked up whom? Dundukari. But the others were thinking, oh, what is with us? We also were hearing, we also were sitting, but no, because Dundukari was having this, that in a very painful situation he was hearing with such an intention. And the others, they were also hearing, but not really 100%. So they could not go. So our hearing has always to be refined. And that's why we remember also this place, Simantadvip, especially hearing, sravan, that we can also, yes, sravan is a huge topic, and which we surely have to discuss always from time to time. But now let's go to visit the Samadhi of Chandkasi. The Chandkasi, it is on the boundary of Antadvip. Antadvip and Simantadvip, they are the border actually. So this is called Pavan Bukur. Here one can find one tree, which is like the symbol of of love. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu gave mercy to this wicked Muslim Kasi, at this area. And Krishna Lila, Kamsa, he tried to kill Krishna, as you know, and but finally, when he tried many times, in Vrindavan, so many times Kamsa tried to kill. He was sending all kinds of demons, and then he also invited them to Mathura, to the wrestling arena. And but what happened? There Kamsa was killed. He was defeated. Krishna took him by the hair, and he just threw him down from his throne, and yes, and then also he just because why to take him also by the hair? Because you see that that is just the same thing when Devaki, when the Devatas, they announced that the 8th child will be killed. Then Kamsa grabbed also the hair of Devaki. He just pulled her, and in this way Krishna shows Yeyatamam prapatyante tams tataiva bhajamyam. One is reciprocating with that one as they reciprocate with me, so I reciprocate with them. So in this way he took also Kamsa for that, how it feels now if you pull someone by the hair. And so in this way he punished him, and like this. So, and 4,500 years later, that what happened? Kamsa appeared again as this Chandkasi. He appeared, and but this time Gauranga Mahaprabhu came with the Sankirtan party to his house, and what did he do? He gave him Krishna Prema. So that was finally what he got. So this is only possible for that most merciful Karuna avatar. See Gauranga Mahaprabhu. He is, Krishna is Karuna Sindhu. Yes, an ocean of mercy. But Gauranga Mahaprabhu is Namo Mahavatanya. Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishna Chaitanya Namni Gaura Tvishe Nama. So that is the mercy of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. In his Chandkasi, even he was disturbing the Sankirtan party because it's a long pastime. But finally he said that no, from now onwards nobody can disturb you anymore. he vowed, he make a vow that no Sankirtan party should be disturbed anymore. And this is also, nowadays nobody says something from these Muslims, no? The devotees, they go there and do kirtan, no problem. So, and his samadhi is at this place. Chandkasi, his samadhi is at this place. And there are actually 2 trees, because one tree is like one, you can see the flowers of champak, and the other tree is neem tree. Neem tree. Nimai was also born under one neem tree. And so they embrace each other. You can see 2 trees growing like one. And that is the embrace, that is the signature of love, no? Of the Chandkasi, because Chandkasi's nickname was also Champak. And Nimai's nickname was, the neem tree is Nimai. So they both embrace each other. And so this place is the evidence for the great love what Gaura has even for those demons. And so we can also take this dust from this place, mentally, just take it on your head, and so that, yes, also Mahaprabhu will melt our demon-like heart, no? Because if he is so merciful to such a demon like Kamsa, then the Kashi, then, but we even more stone-hearted, no? So, but we have to pray to Mahaprabhu, so that we can do at this place to get to, yes, drive out this demon from our heart, no? And then the next place where usually the devotees go, that is the very near and dear devotee of Kolavecha Shrida. Kolavecha Shrida, that is, this is a very beautiful place, and it's in the nature of Navadvip Dham, full of very beautiful, enchanting trees, flowers, no? They are all, especially banana trees, many banana trees, because Kola Vecha Shrida means, Kola Vecha means actually, Kola means banana, and Vecha who sells, one who sells the products made of bananas. Kola Vecha Shrida. So it is also the resting place of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is coming here after Sankirtan. He is with all his Murari, Mukunda, all the devotees, Gadadhar, Nitai, and all the rest here in this area under the trees, no shady trees, and they're hearing the birds and the fragrance, the smell from the different kinds of flowers which are that area growing. Like the cowherd boys in Vrindavan, no? They assemble together, samba outside in the forest, and in this way they enjoy, they rest, they take rest from the Sankirtan party. And so, in this place, there was that house of that great devotee, Kolavecha Shrida. And he was very poor. No? He had a broken heart, and yes, very, very poor, but he was devoted very much to Lord Krishna. And he always chanted during the night, he was calling out Krishna, Krishna, the names. The people even were thinking, oh, he is crying so much to the Lord because he has nothing to eat. That's why he's calling out the holy name the whole night. But he was simply maintaining his life with selling banana, because he don't want it even it otherwise. So he could spend all his time in just chanting and remembering, and little bit what is needed. From his own garden, sometimes one pumpkin would grow on his roof, that he would take from time to time and sell. Otherwise, he would sell some banana leaves, some banana bark, some the trunk of the banana, different things, sitting on one place and selling it. And the thing is that he was really honest, like Yudhishthira Maharaj, very, very honest. Not any cheating or any bargaining, no. He was selling everything for a very fair price. But still, this young Nimai, the golden naughty boy, he would always come and bark with him. That, oh, why? You exaggerate so much, no? I give you this much, not more. It should be, give me that. And then they would wrangle with each other. They would fight with each other, pull up and down for one Loki or one vegetable what Nima would to take. Once such a battle started, and Nima, he said that, oh, actually you are, because he would also worship Ganga, no? And Nima would know this, that, and he said, why you, because some amount of his income he used for the worship of Ganga. And then Nima said, oh, but why you don't worship Ganga anymore? You just worship me. You give it to me. No, it is far better. I am the Lord of Ganga. I am the husband of Ganga, Devi. So, but that was too much to Sridhar Maharaj, Kolavich Sridhar. Now he goes too far, he was thinking, and he closed his ears, Vishnu, Vishnu, Vishnu. That and somehow he let him go with banana or what he has taken, and Nima is running. No, now. So that very sweet pastimes are happening there daily. So Sridhar Maharaj would also say, Shida, Kolavecha Shida, he would also say, why you come every day to my shop? No, and Nima would say, but I never change like others. No, I stick to that place where I buy from. So I'm a loyal customer, very jokingly. So they had this loving exchange daily. And in this way they would relish great transcendental bliss, both of them. No? And also Shida, he had one, because poor man, they have some old cup was hanging on his bamboo hut, which he used to drink water. And when Nimai would come sometimes with his Sankirtan party and the devotees, then he would just go straight to that cup, to Shida's cottage, to his house, to his bamboo hut, and then he would take this broken old vessel, like a cup, and he would drink, glug, 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 so much water. And Shida would, no, you cannot, why you touch this? No, don't. No, I'm very thirsty, I like to drink. So that is, so much, because externally he seems poor, but Mahaprabhu knows, and Mahaprabhu also said, yes, I know what great treasure you have inside your heart. Because the real treasure, the real wealth is to have love for the Lord, love for Krishna. And that he had. So external circumstances, sometimes devotees, they appear like very poor, or sometimes they can also appear like very rich, like Pundarik, Vidyanidhi. So we never know. According to circumstances externally, it's very difficult to understand the devotee. Very, very difficult. So we will always be doomed and fooled by if we try to see them externally. And yes, there is also, when he was called with like in Shiva's Anga, Mahaprabhu was revealing his, we now spoke about this before also, about his 24-hour ecstasy in Srivas Thakur's house. And he would also call one time that Shida, and someone would run there and, oh, Mahaprabhu, Gaura is calling you, come. and then somehow he would come, and then the Lord revealed himself as the Lord, and he said, "Oh, what boon you want? I can give you anything, everything you like." And but Sridhar Maharaj, no, he don't want anything. I don't want anything, my Lord. I just want to see that form again, which is coming every day to my shop. I want only because he know, oh, this boy is that Supreme Lord. No, no, I don't want to see. I want to see this boy. And this is very important. Also, we discussed in Murari Gupta's place that this Lokik Satbandhu Vatsambandhu, this natural relationship, not with the opulent Lord, but with the human-like pastime. So that he was desiring. And on the last day, very heart-touching, also very sad, because then when Nimai, he was thinking, or he wanted to take sannyas. It was already the last day. He wanted to go, to leave Navadvip, to go to Katwa. And then, so on that last day, he was doing Sankirtan in that area also. And that area where we are now, in Simantadvip, Kolavacha Sridhar's area. And also all the other villagers, they would come to give some garland, to give so many things always when they see Mahaprabhu. And also then, that time, Kolavacha Sridhar, he would also run out to Mahaprabhu, and he gave him one of these Loki, which is occasionally growing on his rooftop, and take. And Mahaprabhu give to immediately to some of his devotees, and he say, run to Sachima, and she should make some dish, good looky it's called, where you some sugar and some raisin, and make him very nice. And because he know, if I don't honor this, then tomorrow I have no more chance. And that was the last thing which Kolavacha Sridhar could offer. And then on that day, Mahaprabhu in the night, he left. And then, can you imagine, the next day, Kolavacha Sridhar, like every day, he was just sitting and waiting for this small boy to come, who is always fighting with him, quarreling, but that time he was no more coming. So that is how much great separation he felt from that moment. And then he was also one of them who joined Mahaprabhu later. He would also come to Puri with all the Navadvipasis to observe the Chaturmasya Vrata there. Yeah, this is so, by all remembering, this Gauranga Madhurya Lila, Tave Karma Praveshila, that Hridaya Nirmala Bhav, that the heart becomes really pure and nirmal, very shining, if we hear those sweet pastimes of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But now let's go to Jagannath, because time is again already running, and Jagannath temple is there, where, yes, it's all holy places there, Navadvip Dham, so they have their origin there, so Jagannath Puri is naturally also there, and this area is also, it's called Purushottam Dham or Nilachal Dham, Puri. And the ISKCON temple is now running, the devotees from ISKCON, they are running this temple there, and there is Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra installed there, and also they have Ratha Yatra, and sometimes, a few times I had also the chance, Babaji Maharaj went there, we go there, and and then we had darshan of Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra, how they carry Jagannath, like in Puri, they do the same Bahandi Lila, all how the Jagannath is going on the car with all his sound, and of course it's not like that in Jagannath Puri, but it's also very impressive. Also, Babaji Maharaj enjoyed. He's always very enthusiastic for these things. Now you can really see this utsaha for some devotional activities he would not miss even. some of us they would think, oh, why this is ISKCON? Why should I go there to this festival? But no, he said, no, you go. I mean, he also said that the devotees should also go when he is on the street, and you just go out and offer also something to Jagannath. So, but that time, when in the afternoon, there they bring Jagannath and Subhadra and Balaram out of the temple and put it on the car. And it's really like, it's amazing because it's really a nice feeling to be there. And it has a wonderful atmosphere. And especially also, when Babaji Maharaj is there, then to see this. Because from there you can see it very near. At one moment, I was just, I'm in front of Balaram. This huge Balaram there, and then you're just in front of him, because there is the chant. In Jagannath Puri you cannot have, it's some distance you have to, because thousands of people, but here in Mayapur, if it's there in that place, then yeah, it's very, very beautiful experience to stand in front of the Akar Guru Tattva like this way. It's impressive. And yes, so that is the Vipralamba Kshetra, no? Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur also says that Puri is the best place, no, for our bhajan, because there Mahaprabhu is our bhajan Shiksha Guru, and especially all those pastimes in Puri as a sannyasi, they are very important for us. I mean, because Mahaprabhu is showing finally what the devotee, how he should go further in his bhajan, no? And it's full of nectar and so many teachings are there, but it's a vast area full of pastimes in Jagannath Puri. So how we can just, Babaji Maharaj also he spoke on Gaura Purnima time, last time, on Nilachali Mahaprabhu, so one can hear also those Harikathas. And yes, after Gaura Purnima this year, a few devotees, I myself and a few devotees, we will go there to Puri for a few days. So, and yeah, maybe if after there's the chance, I think at that time we have to make some break, and then after, if we start, maybe we can also try to somehow touch these topics. I mean, like we're doing now, to visit some places in Puri by mind, by remembering the pastimes as well there. So if you all are inspired and you bless me, then we can also continue in our weekly meetings, no? Like yes, and so Srila Bhakti Vigan Party Goswami, he stayed also in Puri, no? Always at the time of Ratha Yatra. So Puri Dham is a very important place for us. We really have to keep it always in our heart. And yeah, that time when Srila Bhakti Vigan Bharti Goswami was there, it was all day a festival, no? Because, and so much wealth there, because different people, they have some, family festivals, all devotees, of course. And then there's so much Jagannath Prasad distribution. And sometimes you can see these huge big pots of Jagannath Prasad, and you are in ecstasy, because just by seeing those pots, it's transcendental, Jagannath Prasad. So can you imagine? And there in Puri you have all these udipana, these stimulants, for Mahaprabhu's Leela. On the street, if you go before Ratha Yatra, then they make traditionally all the Rath. Every year the Rath will be built anew, all 3 Raths. And this is only one family where the son who is born there, they will learn the same occupation in the same tradition. So they do this for thousands of years in this tradition, still today. And then you can see, you are like thrown back thousands of years if you see them work there, and then they make this rod with all their hand. They use no nails, I think, or something. They have some specific rules there how to make this rat. It's in one family. I mean, Puri, there's so many things which are, so this we cannot discuss now, but will all take too much time. But yes, so Puri has also the form of a conch shell. So conch shell means victory, no? Especially if one is blowing the conch, it is like one sign of victory, because also when Krishna is going out with the chariot, then there's someone, even Krishna himself, blowing the conch, no? And that means victory over Maya. So if we go to Puri, we get victory over Maya. So we can try to enter in those Puri topics when there's more time. So for now, just one thing I want to shortly mention, because I think a past of a great devotee, I'm sure you, almost sure you have not heard this name, because but in Puri it's a very well-known personality. Almost everybody knows him, Bhakta Salbek. So that is, he's a Muslim. I mean, half. Lal Beg is his father, and he kidnapped a Hindu wife, and he married her. Not just in short, I make it very short. And from young age, Salbek, he was hearing from his mother, no, about Jagannath, because naturally the mother is Hindu, and she would tell the small boy in the evenings good night stories, good night pastimes about Jagannath. And in that way he had some familiarity. And when he was elder, he went once with his father to fight, but he was deadly wounded. And then somehow his mother advised him to pray to Jagannath. And this was actually the turning point in his life. No, it changed him completely. The Bhakta Salbek decided then to go to Puri, and he tried to enter, but he is a Muslim, he cannot enter, so that's why he sits just outside, very sad, because many times he tried, but they don't let him inside. No, only Hindus are allowed, and he's Muslim. So, and then outside he composed countless of songs, so many bhajans, which are also few in our songbook. And then songs full of longing, no, to reunite with the Lord, the soul, and between the soul and the Lord there's some eagerness to meet. So he traveled, but then he traveled back to Braja, and he became, somehow he decided to become a mendicant, like a sadhu. He was wandering here and there in Braja. And in Dham, he came at one moment, he came to know that Jagannath comes out once in a year, no? And that is Ratha Yatra festival. So once in a year, then Puri Dham, there's Ratha Yatra festival. And then also the non-Hindus, they will have chance to see. I mean, everybody can go and come and offer to Jagannath. It's no restriction on this day. So then he would take this journey, which would be a long journey, because at that time traveling is not so easy. No, he has no plane. He just has to go all by feet. And then, he became ill at that moment, and he was always saying, "Oh, I cannot reach in time. It's too late. I cannot reach, and Ratha Yatra, everything will be over." And then he prayed like this. But what happened? That really the chariot of Jagannath, Nanda Ghosh, that chariot, it stopped. For many, many days it was waiting. Till that moment, that devotee, somehow then he came to Jagannath Puri, and because no elephant, nothing could move the chariot. The chariot would stand for weeks. And then this devotee is coming, is touching the rat, and then Jagannath is going again forward. So can you imagine? And then all they know what kind of great devotee he is, no? And so this pastime shows us that, actual devotion, it has, it pushes through all the boundaries, no? So even though he was a Muslim, but still Jagannath has shown, no, that I am really Patita Pavan, the Lord of the universe, Jagannath. I am there for everyone. Maybe in the temple there's this restriction, but on this day everybody can go. So Babaji Maharaj also said, if you go once to Ratha Yatra in your lifetime, then you have not to take birth anymore here. So, and of course, Buri has a lot of other glories where even, the fish eaters, or they will also be liberated. You just, so in the glorification of Jagannath, Puri, there are so many things inside, but now is no time. Now we just have to go quickly to, because at this place is also Simantadvip, because then it's over. Simantadvip is also finished, the island of hearing. So about this place, it is mentioned in the Puranas that because it was during the Satya Yoga that Mahadev, he was just dancing for a long time, chanting the name of Gauranga, and Parvati, she was asking that, please tell me something about Gauranga Mahaprabhu, whose name you're chanting, no? Because my heart somehow is melting when I hear this name of Gaura. And Shivji, he said that Gaura, he is a combined form of Radha and Krishna. He will appear in Navadvip soon, and he will flood the whole universe with prema, with this divine love. And that is also why Shiva said, I left Kasi and I came here to live in a simple hut on the border of Mayapur. And then hearing all this, Bharati Devi, she quickly also came here to Simantadvip. And she did tapasya. I mean, she chanted Gaura Nam day and night. And then, one day she had the darshan. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu appeared with his Panchatattva, appeared with also other devotees. And this very beautiful Gauranga Mahaprabhu's locks, no? And golden. So this beautiful darshan she had of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And Gauranga Mahaprabhu asked why she has come here, no? And she said that, oh, you're deceiving me. You give mercy to each and everyone, but not to me, because my job, no? Parvati Devi is Maya Devi. So my job is to punish those who are worse to you. And so all know that Maya cannot exist, where Krishna is present. No? So then she bowed down and she took the dust of his feet. And she prayed that, oh, if you don't give me kripa, then I am hopeless. So, and in this way, by taking the foot dust of Mahaprabhu, which she put in between her hair, no, the middle part of the hair, it's called, because Shimanta means to participate in two parts. That's why it's also called Simantadvip. So between, in the middle, I mean, if one Mataji is putting one side hair on the left and one on the right, and then in the middle there's some portion, no? So she put the dust hair. This is Shimanta. Also, in this way, she showed her chastity to Gauranga Mahaprabhu. And Gauranga said that you're actually my eternal Shakti, you're Swarup Shakti. You're just an expansion of Radha. You're Radharani herself. No? And my pastimes, they are always with you. So you are always with me also. You act as Yoga Maya as well. So, and then Parvati became very satisfied and absorbed in prema by hearing this. So this way, we have tried to cover this island of Simantadvip, which is the Anga of hearing, and tomorrow, by all your kripa and Guru Varya's mercy, we can visit Godrondvip, that is the island of Kirtan. So we can pray that also, especially our hearing, our sravan becomes more and more purified, because we have heard so much material sound, vibration. So now it will take some time that all our old uh, garbage will go out, and only transcendental sound vibration, Shabda Brahma, can be there. I mean that we are lost in Harikatha, and we are lost in Guru Varga's Vani. No? So this way, mm, then I think now is the time to close our phone call. And thank you as always for your time, for giving me this chance. And please pray also for me so that I can also improve my hearing and surrender. So many ways I have to improve. Okay then. Jai Gaur, Dandavat Pranam.